...2017 Volkswagen Golf 1.0-T. While it's natural to give prominence to a car's total horsepower, the more character-defining statistic often is its specific output. How much juice it squeezes from each liter of displacement. Often, the higher this number, the greater the engineering effort that was put into the engine. So while the new baby Euro-spec Volkswagen Golf has just 109 horsepower, it extracts that from the turbocharged inline-3 with just 1.0-liter of displacement, meaning its state of tune is the near equal to that of the Golf GTI Sport, which makes 220 horsepower from an engine twice the size. The 1.0-liter triple was introduced a few years back in the tiny Volkswagen Up-City car. It first reached the Golf in 2015 as a Blue Motion model, the slightly odd branding that VW uses outside the US to designate its eco-specials. A recent mid-cycle update for Europe market versions has seen this Mighty Mouse powertrain promoted to become the entry point for the whole range, an attempt to entice some of those Europeans who are switching back to gasoline after Dieselgate. Two versions of the engine are available, a basic 84 horsepower unit that we suspect will mostly be restricted to rental car duties, and the punchier 109 horsepower version that we drove. Volkswagen claims the smaller engine has the same 148 pounds-to-foot of peak torque generated by the 1.4-liter TSI four-cylinder that sits one rung up in the Euro Golf hierarchy, and that output holds across a flat plateau from 2,000 to 3,500 revolutions per minute. Indeed, the triple is happy to work at even lower engine speeds than that. On our drive, the dashboard upshift prompt often signaled for manual gear changes that brought the engine down below 1,500 revolutions per minute, but it still pulled cleanly. While the three-cylinder takes a while to gather momentum when operating at such basement revs, there's less turbo lag than in the Golf's rivals. The 1.0-liter is no firecracker, but it never feels underpowered. A three-cylinder engine can do a more than passable oral impression of a 6 when worked hard, and the Golf is no different, sounding as if it's packing a V6 when allowed to explore the upper reaches of its rev range. It's not particularly rapid. VW's claimed 9.9 seconds 0 to 62 mph time for the 109 horsepower edition seems credible, but it possesses an enthusiasm for revs that encourages harder use. Like many small capacity turbos, it eventually runs out of puff, and there's little point in going beyond 5,000 revolutions per minute where peak power arrives. It's also spinning what feels like a very heavy flywheel, holding on to revs when the accelerator is released, and even when the clutch pedal is depressed. Smooth progress requires unhurried shifts. A dual clutch automatic also is available, but it's not really in keeping with the car's minimalist ethos.